Hello. Sir. Come directly to the findings of the High Court. Come directly
No,
to the
Milord,
findings.
let me be fair. I went through the brief just now. Milord, page 7, your lordship may kindly turn to page 7 of the impugned judgment. Page 7. Milord, I think the state should have complied with it because they gave an undertaking in a contempt proceeding that will be complying with the order. Page 7, Milord. The order was passed by the tribunal. Milord, before that.
Yes.
Since the order of the tribunal was not complied with within the stipulated time for which the contempt application was filed, during pendency of the said contempt application, the contemptors have filed affidavit before the tribunal that they will comply the tribunal's order. I don't think after this they should have filed
That
it.
is why we are asking Mr. Advocate General.
I read it. No, you will
Anyway, if
say.
you want to make the
No, but-
submission on merit, then make one.
No,
problem.
no, let it be, Milord, let it be complied with. Milord, two things, let me submit. Milord, there are 3 respondents and they have already been drawing salary against the Group D post since 2012. Milord, if they would be adjusted against the Group C, so the benefit, Milord, for this period should not be granted to them, let it not be cited as a precedent because they were working against Group D. So the duties, Milord, on the basis
Let
of.
us understand one
Yes.
thing. This judgment is of which year?
This is of 2013 Milord Tribunal's order. Subsequently, in 2017, they filed a writ petition. Milord, I understand. I now understand, Milord, in 2013, Milord, and also, Milord, page 94, if your lordship would turn to, one post was kept vacant, directed to be kept vacant.
Yes, sir.
Page 94 of the tribunal,
Yes,
tribunal's order. So let me be fair with your
Because of the
lordship.
pendency of this case,
Yes.
they are not in a position to get the benefit.
Similarly, it would be huge burden because if similar persons are there, maybe there, I have not checked. But after reading this judgment, I am satisfied that in all fairness, the state should have complied with this order. After filing an affidavit before the tribunal, they should not have challenged this order after 4 years. Milord, let me be fair to this extent, but the benefit, Milord, against this Group C post should be extended from today, Milord, prospectively, not to retrospectively. 2012, they have joined against Group D post, and it should not be cited as a precedent.
Understand a different perspective.
Right.
This is a case in which
क्या आप आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं?
tribunal held them entitled to be appointed on Group C post.
Right.
What was the date of the judgment of the tribunal?
Milord, 2013, 3rd September 2013.
3rd September 2013.
Absolutely.
3/9/2023.
30. 2013. Milord.
13.
30.
Now we are in 12 year.
We are in
Year,
12th year.
they continued to be litigated in the court, could not get anything. Even in the order of the High Court, it mentioned that in 2017 itself, you come forward and said, we are ready to comply with this order.
So before the tribunal, Milord, not in the writ petition stage. In the contempt proceeding was filed before it's a tribunal's order.
Like,
They filed a contempt there. Milord, Milord, I concede to that.
to say where the
Yes.
equity lies, let us
No,
see
there.
our part.
Right, Milord.
Let us see in our part.
Right.
So 13 order is there, contempt file, affidavit file, 2000, this petition which is filed in 2017
True, Milord.
in the High Court.
Right.
In 2017 petition, High Court dismissed referring this.
Right.
Like,
No, your lordship is correct. Therefore, Milord, I started my submission with this.
If,
status over there.
my lord, this was not a final
No,
order.
just a minute. I'm in your favor. Why are you?
Sir,
I read the brief just now, then I'm satisfied it should have been complied with. Please.
yes, sir.
Let these on this, your lordship may consider this because otherwise if they are entitled to the area without working against the group C post, then that would be not.
You may be right, Mr. Advocate,
Yes.
sir, in a situation. Suppose they would have lost from tribunal, they would have lost before the High Court,
Right,
and they have come here. And we were of the view, no, they are entitled to be extended the
No.
benefit of the class C post. All right,
right,
then in that situation,
right,
we can say yes, the difference would not be payable. Here the situation is tribunal came in their favor. All right,
my lord.
High Court, 4 year, after 4 years, you came to
Right.
the High Court. In the meantime, in a contempt proceeding, you gave the affidavit.
No, your
Any-
lordship is absolutely
Yes,
correct.
please,
I don't
please listen
dispute.
for a minute,
Yes,
Mr.
I'm so-
Advocate General.
sorry.
Acharya, you are very fast and we are very slow.
Your lordship is faster than me, I know, but
So in a contempt, you file an affidavit, you say we will comply.
right,
After some time, we don't know for what reason, you
Right.
come forward and in a High Court after 4 years.
right,
And 4 year High Court said, you filed the affidavit, dismiss. We are not going to do.
right,
Then you have come here.
right,
All right. Here status quo.
right,
All right.
Right.
Now let us understand. The right which accrues to them. It is not a case in which by virtue of our
No,
order
your
the right.
lordship is correct.
How we can say is very unreasonable. At least you can say something. All right, we'll give 50% back wages, something we can understand. We cannot.
I leave it
brush
to your
aside.
lordship that on that proposition.
Acharya Sahab, we cannot brush aside. We should be equitable. Then we can ask with other side.
Your lordship is correct.
Whatever the areas, difference of areas, maybe at least 50% must be given to them. Otherwise, they are contesting and everything they are doing by this.
I entirely leave it to your lordship's
We
judicial
should be
conscience.
equitable and fair on our part. Yes, sir.
Sir, please have page 23 of my counter
We have
affidavit.
seen everything, sir.
Page, this was not
We have
done.
already said to Mr. Acharya,
I leave it up to your lordships.
at the pre-lunch stage, we have said to him, all
I-
right, you want to argue on final hearing, merit, come on merit. We have no problem.
I
So we
leave
are
it up-
hearing him.
I leave it up to
Now
your
you
lordship.
have understand. So now it is only the issue is, you have also to understand.
I leave it up
You
to your
are
lordship.
getting for 12 years, sitting at ideally, we can say whatever the difference of the salary would be there,
Please, my lords.
50% would be paid to you.
Please, my lords.
This is one part. Second, all consequential benefit, notional fixation be done and so on. So you would.
Please, as your lordship pleases.
And sir, somewhere you must also be fair, sir.
Please, sir, as your lordship.
My lord, the second aspect, my lord, not to be cited as a precedent, I do not know. So therefore, that I became fair with your lordship for this reason. This order itself says that it should not have been challenged in
We
all.
will save you, but not like this cited as a president. Save you bit. Okay. Arising out of an order.
Giving this undertaking will.
This order itself is the interim in nature.
Yes, my lords.
Right.
Page 23 is the 23 of my counter affidavit is the final order, 19/7/2017. That is the final
Power
order.
of your state, get an order interim state. If it has
Let
come
these-
before us,
My lord, I can assure your lordship, these things
Sir,
are not happening
sir, it
during
has
my
come before-
regime.
if
My lord,
it has
They are
come
all
before
old
us, we would
petitions.
have thrown it within a second, thrown it out.
In fact, the final order is not challenged.
What is the final order?
Final order is page 23 of my counter affidavit. 19/7/2017. That is the final order.
Counter affidavit, page number.
23, my lords. That's what I was pointing.
That's correct. Page 23, they have given that.
Disposal of the remains. 23.
वो तो मिस केस है.
But
Final
this is
judgment.
something different, sir.
Ah,
It was filed in the rate
Very
petition, in this rate petition, compliance affidavit, which was they were required to file.
Don't go in those.
Right, right.
Go in
Please.
very simple and finish it.
Please, sir.
Arising out of an interim order,
I think this is pending.
so and so. passed by the High Court.
क्या बोल रहा है? Put up this matter on 30th January.
Direction to compliance with this.
Directing the authorities to submit a compliance report in lieu of affidavit furnished by them.
Was rejected and they said.
The contempt proceeding, indicating compliance of the order of the tribunal. The present appeal has been filed. After provision of the facts of this case, it is not been disputed that the order was passed by the tribunal on 3/9/2013, directing
This is the question.
the petitioners to extend the benefit to the respondents of Group C post at par to other persons. Full stop. The said order of the tribunal was assailed before the High Court after 4 years. In the meantime, the petitioners have already filed an affidavit before the tribunal in contempt proceedings, undertaking to comply the directions as issued by the tribunal. Full stop. In such a situation, if order influence has been passed by the High Court, this do not warrant any interference in the facts of the case. Full stop. Having considered the
जी जैसा मोनू यादव कह रहे हैं
Subsequent
वैसा
order.
हो सकता है
dated 19/7/2017, passed in miscellaneous case number 13694 of 2007.
Is the interim order passed by the Supreme Court. देखो. How could they have put then?
We are of the
proceed with
considered opinion. 17. And with intent to put the quietus of the entire litigation, we deem it appropriate that while complying the order of the tribunal, the respondents would be entitled to all consequential benefit emotionally, along with difference of the areas of the salary, 50%, along with difference of the salary from group D post to C post to the extent of 50%. Full stop. All other benefit be extended as directed by the. All other benefits including the seniority, fixation of pay,
And that would include all
Including-
consequential service benefits.
for more clear, be granted to the so and so. Full stop. The compliance of the said direction we wait now within a period of 3 months.
It goes to finance, your lordship knows, again they will come up with a contract.
3 months.
State
90 days.
machinery, your lordship knows, again you will come up with a content proceeding. But your lordship may grant 4 months at least, 4 months. It goes
2
to
months.
fine 2 months. 3 months. my lord.
Sorry, sir, this is too much.
See.
This is with the maximum we have granted. 3 months is enough.
3 months, as your lordship pleases.
2 months otherwise.
No, 3 months. my lord. Your lordship.
In fact, I suggested 8 weeks,
3
only.
months. 3 months.
But sir has extended it to.
Let 3 months.
1 month I have granted on my part.
Right,
Addition.
sir. Let those people, your lordship knows that for filing a SLP, they take 4 years. So
Let them
to
take,
this
sir.
file goes from this section.
them
that's
take,
it.
we will
No,
dismiss.
no, that's correct.
We will dismiss. If
So
you
not
want,
one
then we
thing.
start fixing the responsibility of the officers who are doing delay.
No, that is correct. Milord, your lordship may say that
3
it may
months.
not be in the peculiar facts and circumstances because, Milord, in other cases they may again come up, I
We
don't.
have passed an order in the facts and circumstances and with intent to put the quietus.
Milord,
We
that's
have
correct.
used the word like this. Mr. Acharya sir,
Right.
you see why these poor people.
No, no, I understand, Milord. Therefore, Milord, I considered at the beginning when I read that impugned order, I.
You considered, but we were aware nothing would happen in this case. We have to dismiss in one line.
No, no, Milord, your lordship is correct.
Next.
Lordship, I beg to appear for the appellant. Lordship, I'm carrying the calculation, Lordship. If I can just,
What calculation?
Lordship, on the last occasion, I had taken time to get the calculation. Lordship, the amount comes to approximately 12,25,000 odd. Lordship, I'm not pressing this petition. I'll pay this amount within 3 months, Lordship. As an officer of the court,
Apart from that, will not be other consequential benefit that is.
that will follow, Lordship. That is,
Sir,
that
have you
is-
seen this? Last order we have passed. No, it's not like this. Current Council of Appeal request 10 days time to calculation of back wages.
Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
We are aware of that.
Yes,
Lordship.
my lord.
This why this is the back wages calculation. You kindly look into.
Yes,
Lordship, I've given a copy.
You have received.
yes, yes.
And any objection now?
No, no, not at all.
What do you want, sir?
Lordship, 3 months to pay the amount, Lordship.
3 months is too much, sir.
Lordship,
Too much. In this case, the situation is worse.
Lordship.
If you want to say, I will let you know. I have this seen on merit also.
Lordship, as an officer of the court, I have not pressed this petition. Lordship, I have not wasted this court's time. I simply just came and said, this is the calculation. Lordship may give me 8 weeks. 8 weeks, Lordship.
Fine, 8 weeks.
9% in which.
Interest at the rate of 12%.
Failing to pay within 8 weeks. Lordship, please.
All right, देखिए.
And my lord, my gratuity because I am not entitled for the pension because there is no provision for pension in the corporation, my lord. So that is gratuity and
We also pay.
leave encashment, my lord.
Gratuity,
Only to leave encashment.
Encashment if permitted and permissible.
Lordship.
under the rules, we-
Yeah, yes.
Lordship,
And
whatever,
leave encashment.
whatever he is entitled to, Lordship will pay.
Yes, my lord. And leave encashment.
After hearing, we are not pressing, we are not using the word pressing.
Lordship,
We are
please.
saying only, we don't find any ground to interfere.
Lordship,
Better.
please. Lordship.
Otherwise it will come on your head.
Lordship, please.
Okay, after hearing the for the parties, we are not inclined to interfere in the order in full part by the High Court. However, in furtherance to the order passed in the previous proceeding related so and so, the calculation chart had been filed by the appellants. Hence, as per the said calculation chart, the payment of requisites be made to the respondent within 8 weeks. Full stop. The respondent would also be entitled for other retirement benefits, including gratuity, leave encashment, if permissible, under the laws.
Lordship.
Yes, my lord.
Full stop. We make it clear that, that the back wages, if not paid within the period of 2 months, 2 months, within the said period of 2 months, the respondent would be entitled interest at the rate of 9%.
Lordship.
Obliged.
I'm deeply obliged. Deeply.
My lord, this is a case where my application for filing additional WS has been dismissed after I came into the shoes of my
Who is
predecessor.
respondent number 1?
My lord, respondent number 1 has been served, but he has abandoned this case, so he has never appeared in this case.
Does appear for respondent number?
Performer respondent to contesting. There is a small issue in this case. We came into knowledge about certain documents, P1, P4, P16, after the demise of my mother. So the moment I received the intimation and summon from the court that this case is pending, we moved an application, and within 1 day, no evidence has been. We have given no chance to submit any evidence. We have made an application for. We just want 4 paragraphs to be included in the written submission which was filed by my mother, which was not changing the case of defendant at all. Neither it was interfering with the plaintiff's case, my lord. Hello?
Trial is on hold.
Hold.
Not started.
No. So judgment was reserved. Judgment was reserved without taking any evidence, and since then that matter is pending.
Pending, not final.
Not a single evidence has been taken on record on my behalf. We just want these three documents.
Judgment was reserved when?
That order itself was in 2017. That order was challenged in the Honorable High Court, my lordship. Since then High Court also dismissed our revision. We came here, status quo has been granted. Since then, no progress in this case. And since the main plaintiff is abandoning, main plaintiff is nowhere come in the picture, we don't know the status of the trial. Definitely it is stayed, my lord.
Say nothing has been happened in the trial court. You are pro forma, you have not seen it. Huh?
That's correct.
Nothing happened, my lord. That I am very sure.
Can we record your statement?
My lord, it's there in the SLP itself. We have recorded.
Suppose SLP's operation of the impugned order was stayed
My lord,
in the SLP.
my lord.
We are asking, can we record your statement that after passing this order of operation, the suit is pending and the judgment has not yet pronounced? Can we record your statement?
As per my instruction, this is the situation.
Whatever it is, we'll
I
say
can
like
I
this.
can verify again to be doubly sure, my lord. My lord. Or doubly sure, I'll just call.
Come in, pass over.
Yes.
Letter.
May it please your lordships. Appellant number 1 has passed away. We have moved substitution application on filed.
Who is for the other side? Application for substitution, any objection? IA number 1, filed by the appellant.
The LS have been brought on record.
Full stop. Necessary amendment be carried out. Full stop. The amended memo be filed within 2 weeks.
Grateful, Your Honor.
Well, issue is very limited. Well, for the grant of, they claim that we should have been paid the UGC scale of pay. Well, that's the issue. Well, following the recommendation of the Fourth Pay Commission, Mr. Mehrotra, he was appointed by the University Grants Commission to consider the benefit of UGC pay scale to be paid to the full-time lecturers serving in the colleges and the universities. Milord, the present set of respondents, they are all lecturers. Milord, your lordship may call them lecturers. I am because consciously using that word. There are two set of recruitments, Milord, in the aided colleges of the state. The first category, Milord, in a fully aided college, they are being recruited by a recruitment board under the 1974 recruitment rules.
Please. Yes, please.
Recruitment rules, Milord, there is a regular recruitment rule for recruitment of regular lecturers against the sanction and the approved posts. Now, that's a regular recruitment body called Service Selection Board under the 1974 recruitment rules applicable to the aided colleges of the state. Milord, here, by a resolution of October 1989, 1689, the government decided to adopt the UGC recommended pay scale for the college teachers. Milord, there is a cutoff date. Cutoff date is 1/4/1989. Milord, this particular 1/4/89 cutoff date has further been clarified in subsequently in a November 90 resolution that the lecturers and the colleges would mean the full-time lecturers serving in aided colleges of the state, either covered or eligible to be covered under the direct payment scheme on or before 1/4/89. My lord, this particular explanation came to be challenged before the Honorable Odisha High Court way back in 1998, that this is discriminatory and arbitrary. A division bench struck it down. The state, my lord, came in appeal. And in 1998, my lord, a coordinate bench of this honorable court in Ashwani Das case, that is the main plank of plea, my lord, which we have taken here, my lord, struck down the honorable High Court's judgment and held that particular explanation to be valid. So therefore, my lord, the cutoff date of 1/4/89 holds good. My lord, those set of respondents, my lord, they were approved as lecturers in the pay scale of 2,000 to 3,500. That we call the state scale of pay for the lecturers. The another category of lecturers, my lord, those who come within the purview of the cutoff date, they were entitled to get the pay scale of 2,200 to 4,000. This was the difference. Similarly, the High Court, Honorable High Court has clearly, my lord, overreaching Ashwani Das case of this Honorable Court, has said that no, you should grant them the UGC pay scale. Your Lordship may kindly have a look at the government resolution, my lord, at page 86, my lord.
Page?
Just a minute. 86, my lord. Just wait. My lord, it starts from P184, my lord. No, I'm sorry, 86, my lord. This is the resolution, my lord. Your Lordship may straightway come to paragraph 3.1 at page 87 of the web. The revised scales, my lord, may I read, my lord?
Kindly read the entire, please.
My lord, yes, my lord.
The state government has decided to extend.
Yes, the state government had decided to extend University Grants Commission pay scale to the college teachers with effect from 1st January 1974 by the Education and Youth Services Department Resolution number so dated 30th September, accordingly revised. My lord, this is not relevant. Following the appointment of the 4th Pay Commission for central government employees, the UGC had appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Professor R.C. Mehrotra to examine the present structure of the emoluments and conditions of service of university and college teachers. After considering the recommendations of the committee, the University Grants Commission submitted its recommendation to the Government of India for their consideration and implementation. The Government of India, after examining the various recommendations contained in the report and the observation of the UGC, communicated their decisions to the state government in their letter dated so with further clarification so and requested to implement the scheme in the state after taking local conditions into consideration. This is, my lord, very important. Not that the entire recommendation was to be accepted by the government, because that is also to be dependent upon the state's financial capability and all, capacity and all. The question of revision of pay scale for college teachers on the basis of the recommendation of Government of India was under consideration of the government for some time past. After careful consideration, the state government have been pleased to decide to implement the scheme of revision of pay scale for college teachers with the following terms and conditions. Coverage. This was interpreted in Ashwani Das. The revised scales and other measures for improvement of standards in higher education shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teachers. Let I lay emphasis on this, full-time teachers working in all affiliated government colleges and aided non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till the 1st April 1989. This was the first condition. 1st April 1989, they should have worked as the full-time teachers and should have been covered under the fold of direct payment scheme.
What is the meaning of this direct payment?
Milord, yes, I am coming to that. Milord, in a aided college, Milord, what happens under the grantinate principle, Milord, I was submitting to your lordship, they get the grantinate by the government. Milord, it is now when in a phased manner. 1/3 after completion of 5 years of service from the approved date of the service, from the date of approval, then 2/3 after 7 years, and full deficit of the salary cost after 9 years. So in a phased manner, the lecturers are being paid the grantinate salary in the shape of grantinate. But so far the regular recruits, Milord, in a fully aided college is concerned, they are being recommended by the regular recruitment board set up under the recruitment rules of 1974, the Staff Selection Commission, which we call, or the Service Selection Board. They are, my lord, those selected candidates on the recommendation of the SSP. They came to be appointed against the direct payment post and get the usual pay scale in the sanction scale from the date of their initial appointment. But so far, the management appointees, my lord, all those appointments are irregular if we strictly go by rule. So therefore, my lord, the government, all those appointments are to be made on the basis of the recommendation of the recruitment board. But in view of, my lord, the workload or some of the managements of the governing bodies, they appoint those lecturers and give an undertaking, will not claim any grantee net. After serving for some years, they come forward. Again, my lord, government gives them grantee net in the shape of this 1/3, 2/3, and that is, my lord, settled. It is not in dispute. So therefore, my lord, therefore they say that it is a direct payment. So, but here, my lord, direct payment, we say, my lord, in this particular resolution, it connotes that even 1/3 is to be treated as direct payment. We have not said that they should be covered under the full payment or payment of the full salary cost, but at least they should have got 1/3 on or before the cutoff date of 1489. And this 1489, my lord, the full-time lecturers, that has
No,
been
where is that, any other condition or this condition itself was under?
No, my lord, your lordship may have to read along with the 6/11/90 resolution, which your lordship would find at the next page, at the next annexure. Your lordship may kindly come to the explanation of the 6/11/90 resolution,
Page.
page 100. My lord, both these resolutions have been interpreted in Ashwini Das. I will come to the judgment little later. My lord, at annexure P3, your lordship may kindly come to para 2 of this said resolution. Category of teachers to whom these instructions shall apply, save has otherwise provided by or under these instructions. These my lord, this is in continuation of the earlier resolution of the government 6th October 89, whereby it was decided by the government to extend the benefit and the detailed guideline was laid down.
Except to say,
Yes,
Mr. Acharya, that the benefit of the fourth pay scale
you're right,
to these teachers who are of the government or added
you're right.
would be available only with effect from 1st of April 1990.
No, it was made applicable from 1st January 1986. My lord, in every 10 year,
Fourth, we are aware of this fact.
Madam.
Division of pay after 10-year.
that's correct.
It applies from 1/1/1986, 1/1/1996,
96. Your lordship
1/1/2006, 1/1/2016.
Your lordship is,
So it goes. But you decided to give it with effect from 1st of April 1980.
your lordship is correct.
This was the
Right.
crux of the matter.
Right.
So
Lordship is correct.
now, as per this resolution, and this condition was challenged by them before the High Court.
By the High Court earlier, my lord, in 98, it was also under challenge. High Court completely overlooked that.
When it was challenged?
My lord, that is, my lord, State of Orissa Ashwini Das. Finally, it came to Honorable Supreme Court, 1998. My lord, it's a grave error. I fail to understand how can on the 5th of this judgment, the High Court can take a contrary view. My lord, the very same issue. It has already been settled. The lordship may kindly come to the same resolution, both the resolutions. My lord, may I read this statement? Directly covered, my lord. There is no departure from this. Your lordship may straightway come to para. My lord, may I read this para 2 first? This coverage which I read out. The State of Orissa by its resolution dated 6/10, my lord, para 4, 6/10/89, decided to revise
This
pay
is the same
scales.
resolution.
Same resolution, my lord.
Oh.
Both the resolutions were
Yes, please.
under, yes. Decided to revise pay scales of teachers in colleges. In para 2 of the resolution, it is stated that the following appointment of the Fourth Pay Commission for Central Government Employees, the University Grants Commission had appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Professor R.C. Mehrotra to examine the present structure of the emoluments and conditions of service of university and college teachers. After considering the recommendations of the committee, the University Grants Commission submitted its recommendation to the Government of India for their consideration and implementation. The Government of India communicated its decision on the recommendations of the University Grants Commission to the State Government of Orissa by so and so, and requested the state to implement the scheme in the state after taking local conditions into consideration. In para 3 it stated that after careful consideration, the state government has been pleased to decide to implement the scheme of revision of pay scales for college teachers on the terms and conditions set out in that resolution, para
Now, what is
3.1.
the reasoning given by the court?
By the court, your lordship may kindly come to para 9 milord 61190 has been dealt with.
Yes.
This either covered the para 12. The only contention relates to arbitrariness of the cutoff date of 1489. In this connection, the appellants have pointed out that the resolutions deal with the quantum of granting aid, which the state will provide inter alia to aided non-government colleges, and the basis on which such granting aid will be provided. For this purpose, the state will provide for revised scales of pay as per the University Grants Commission recommendation. The state government has framed a scheme for such granting aid looking into its own financial resources and the number of educational institutions to which it will be required to give such grant. No educational institution can claim granting aid as a matter of right. This is a matter of policy which the state government will decide looking into its financial capacity and other relevant circumstances. There may be, as a result, differences in the pay scales of teachers of colleges affiliated prior to 1489 and colleges affiliated subsequently, although neither of the resolutions prevent the colleges from giving higher pay scales if they so desire. In this context, the appellants have pointed out that even the extent of granting aid varies from college to college, depending, for example, upon the number of years for which the college has been functioning. Since the entire burden of providing granting aid is now on the state regulates by policy the extent of aid and the colleges to which it will be given. In the present case, the state government has decided to provide granting aid to cover the revised UGC scale of pay for those.
You come directly to para 10.
The
Para 10.
para 10, my lord, sorry.
In this context, kindly.
In this context, our attention was also invited to the Orissa Education Act as amended with effect from 21/9/89. Section 3B defines an aided educational institution to mean a private educational institution which is recognized by and is receiving aid from the state government. A college is defined under Section 3D to mean an educational institution imparting instructions in higher general education leading to any degree conferred by any of the universities established under the Orissa Universities Act 1989. Therefore, an aided college, even under the Orissa Education Act, will be an institution where instructions in higher general education leading to a university degree is imparted. For this purpose, such a college requests to be affiliated to a university under the Orissa Universities Act 1989. Section 7D provides that no private educational institution which has not been recognized by the state government under this act shall be entitled to be recognized by any of the universities established under the Orissa Universities Act 1989 or to receive any aid from the state government. Therefore, even under the Orissa Education Act, which covers all educational institutions including colleges, the colleges require recognition under the Orissa Education Act. In order to be eligible to send off their students for a degree, they require affiliation to a university under the Orissa Universities Act, and for the purposes of granting it, the private colleges require recognition by the state government under the Orissa Education Act. Although direct payment schemes may apply not merely to degree colleges, but to other educational institutions, including intermediate colleges, which do not require any affiliation to a university, the resolution of 6/10/89 in para 3.1 refers expressly to affiliated colleges. This affiliation has a reference to affiliation to a university for a degree course. In respect of such colleges, the direct payment scheme requires colleges should have concurrence from the government and university affiliation. That is for the purpose of degree college lecturers, because a teacher who teaches in a +2 stream, which they have bifurcated after 1983, is to be treated as a junior lecturer. So also the PSC, public service. Yes. Therefore, these two resolutions cover the same field, and the resolution dated 6/11/90 does not curtail the scope of resolution dated 6/10/89. It is next contended by the respondents that cutoff date of 1489 prescribed in these two resolutions is arbitrary and irrational. It has deprived teachers of aided non-government colleges who were affiliated after 1489 from the benefit of two resolutions. In the case of some of the teachers who are before us, the college in which they are working had applied for affiliation prior to 1489, but received affiliation at a later date. In case of other colleges, the application for affiliation as well as affiliation are from a later date. The respondents contend that at least in the case of those colleges which had already applied for affiliation prior to 1489, the teachers should get the benefit of revised UGC scales under the two resolutions. They rely upon a clarification issued by the government of Orissa, Education Department dated 91 so and so 91 and 6/11/90, where it is stated that the revised UGC scale of pay 86 will be applicable to the teachers of a degree college which has received government concurrence and affiliation, university affiliation by 1489, irrespective of whether it has got temporary, provisional or permanent concurrence affiliation. The clarification, however, cannot apply to a college which had merely applied for affiliation but had not received any kind of affiliation by
So
1489.
while dealing with this, the court has considered a situation
Yes,
where the affiliation of the colleges itself is not there prior to 1/4/1989.
89.
For them,
Yes,
this cutoff date is justified.
this cutoff date is justified. Miller, two
So-
things.
So this issue has been dealt with regarding cutoff date only with respect to the issue that the colleges which are not affiliated, not applied prior, they have applied. You see that in the case of some of the teachers who are before us, the colleges in which they are working had applied for affirmation, affiliation prior to 1/4, but received affiliation at a later date. So what they say is the persons who do not have a affiliation, colleges do not have a affiliation, and if the persons is working in those colleges, those affiliation came even after 1/4/1989, then in that situation, what the court said, in case of other college, the application for affiliation as well affiliation are from later date. The respondent contended that list the cases of those colleges which has already applied for affiliation prior to 1/4/1989.
This,
Teachers should get the benefit of the revised UGC pay scale of two resolution. They rely upon a classification issued by the government of Orissa Education so and so. In respect of the resolution, where it is stated the revised UGC scale of so and so will be applicable to the teachers of a degree college which has revised government concurrence and university affiliation by itne, irrespective of whether it has got permanent, provisional, permanent concurrence, so and so. The clarification, however, cannot apply to the colleges which had merely applied for affiliation but had not received any kind of affiliation.
that is, Milord, for this purpose, let me
So
explain.
if we look into this part,
Right.
this judgment applies in a cases where the affiliation either not applied or applied, that is surrounding to 1/4/1989.
Milord,
So
even if,
what would be the effect of these circulars to those colleges? So we can see this judgment to that extent.
no, Milord, this judgment, your lordship is right, let me further explain. Milord, two things. First of all, a college, a post, Milord, existing in that college, and the incumbent appointed against a post. Milord, there are three things. Your lordship,
Let us
may kindly.
understand here in this
Milord,
case-
let me explain. First
Here
of
in
all, a
this case-
college.
Please, one.
Yes.
Here in this case, where the judgment has been passed and we are dealing with, what is the position of affiliation in those colleges?
Milord, affiliation in, your
What
lordship,
was
may
the
kindly,
affiliation,
no.
whether they were having affiliation on cutoff date 1/4/1989, they have applied, what is the position? Please kindly explain this.
No, Milord, two things. Therefore, Milord, let me just explain. In one sentence, I will. Milord, first of all, a college has to become eligible. College means that has been, Milord, defined in the 6/11/90 resolution. College, your lordship, I was reading that, I left it halfway. Milord, this note, colleges, Milord, at page 100. College under these instructions, Milord, category
Page
of
100.
teachers, category of teachers. Milord,
Yes, just-
first a college.
You are referring page 100?
Milord, page 100, annexure P3. Category of teachers to whom these instructions shall apply, save as otherwise provided by or under these instructions. These instructions shall apply to all categories of full-time teachers. Milord, this qualifies two things. A teacher must be eligible and the college should be eligible. It is not, they are not in isolation. All full-time teachers working in all aided non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989. The college should have been covered under the direct payment scheme before 1489. Colleges means they should have got the government concurrence and the university affiliation before 1489, and the incumbent who is appointed against a sanctioned post should have got the direct payment on or before 1489. These are the three riders. They are to be read not in isolation. So therefore, note appended to this particular para 2 is further, my lord, clarificatory nature. College under these instructions shall mean aided colleges which have been given government concurrence and university affiliation for opening of +3 degree courses by 1489 and not thereafter. My lord, this particular clause was questioned, the validity of this was
Where
questioned.
is
in-
this direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989? Where is this scheme?
Milord, scheme, Milord, let me explain. These are all guided by granted principles.
Where is
Is
that?
such, Milord, 1978 was the, Milord, let me explain. I'll show it whether it is annexed or not. There are three, earlier, Milord, all those private colleges were not getting any aid. For the first time in 1978, the state government came out with a proposal for extending the benefit of granting aid. That was in the nature of this phased manner of 5, 3, 5, 3, 5 and 7-year formulae. Sorry, I'm not 5, 7 and 9-year formulae. And in case of women colleges, it was 3, 5 and 7-year formulae.
You want some
One-
enactment in the Odisha?
Sorry, Milord?
You get some enactment in the Odisha?
The enactment came in 94. Let me just. The first was guided by the 1978 granting aid principles. This was the formula. Milord, so far the colleges located in the underdeveloped tribal areas are concerned, and the women colleges, they were being given granting aid at the rate of 1/3, 2/3 and full cost after completion of 3, 5, 7 years. So far the colleges located in the other developed and urban areas, they were being provided with granting aid at the rate of 5, 7 and 9 year, 1/3, 2/3 and full. So in 83, Milord, another set of principles were issued. Milord, some modifications were there. For the first time in 94, Milord, the Odisha Education Act 1969 underwent an amendment, and a section, particular section 7C4 was inserted. That was also questioned, and that the particular section, the validity virus of that was questioned, that was held to be valid. Incidentally, I was the lawyer in 1994 or 95. Anyway, Milord, this 7C4, if your lordship, that would be profitable. State, Milord, 7C4 of Odisha Education Act, Milord, page 80, Milord, page 80, Milord. So it was for the first time given the trappings of a statutory flavor in 1994. Prior to that, there was only executive instructions. Page 80, Milord. Milord, prior to this enactment,
You
Yes.
kindly come to para 12. The only other contention relates to the arbitrariness of the cutoff date.
Milord Ashwini Das.
In this
Milord,
connection, yes,
Yes.
I have pointed out that the resolution deal with the quantum of granting aid.
Milord,
Will
this,
the state will provide inter alia to aided non-government colleges, and the basis on which such granting aid will be provided. For this purpose, the state will provide for revised scale of pay as per the University Grant Commission.
you're right. Milord, your lordship,
Implementation, the state
Yes.
government has framed a scheme for such a granted aid, looking to its own financial resources and the number of the educational institute which it will require to be, to give such grant. No education can claim granted aid is a matter of right. This is a matter of policy which the state government will decide, looking to its financial capacity and other relevant circumstances. There may be, as a result of differences, pay scales teacher affiliated prior to 149.
Milord, the essence is this. Milord, this 1/4, this particular note, Milord, which is appended to this 6/11/90 resolution, was questioned. That you can't fix an arbitrary cutoff date, 1/4/89, to deprive a section of the teachers. So the question was, the, yes. Lord, 13 and 14,
Just
your
a
lordship.
minute, just a minute.
अरे अप्रूवल देखा हूँ उसमें अभी अब देखा नहीं अब 2012 में होगा देखो
The ratio of ultimate this Das case?
thus Lord, three things Lord, number one, the cutoff date fixed by the government resolution so far the payment of grantee net direct payment to colleges on or before 1489 holds good. Number two, the colleges means this would be degree colleges having both the university affiliation and the government colleges in the degree stage. Plus 3 means it's degree stage on or before 1489. The lecturers, my lord, should have been admitted, those who claim the UGC, to the fold of direct payment, means it may be 1/3 also, my lord, on or before 1489. Your lordship may kindly have a glance at the
Colleges, what did you say, 13?
Let three things are to be satisfied. Number one, it should be a degree college. Number two, it should have got the university affiliation for the purpose of presentation of candidates because the degree course is being granted by the university. And the government concurrence for the degree on or before 1489. Even if two conditions are satisfied, my lord, doesn't necessarily lead the consequence that the third condition should be ignored and it should be
What are the
admitted.
facts of this case?
So, my lord, the facts of this case is that he has been admitted to the fold of direct payment with effect from 1/6/89, that is after the 89, after the cutoff date. Your lordship may kindly turn to page 113, the approval order of 2012.
So
So,
this is a.
not
batch of-
eligible, yes, same thing, my lord, facts are identical in all cases, all, my lord.
They all could get affiliation after 1/4/1989.
Nay, direct payment after 1/4/89. Millet, this I read. Millet, three things are to be satisfied. Number one, he should have been appointed in a degree college. Degree colleges should have got the university affiliation and government concurrence prior to 1/4/89. That is the purport of Ashwini Das. Number three, the incumbent should have been admitted to the fold of direct payment, means may not even 1/3, on or before 1/4/89. All those respondents, my lord, your lordship may kindly turn to the approval order, everything would be clear. Approval order, having accepted it in 1992, my lord, they come after 12 years, directly, my lord, against that sentencing case, to claim this belated, that to raise this belated claim that we should be given UGC pay scale. All mechanical, my lord, 92 they were approved. Reet petitions were filed sometime in 2010-12, after 14 years, that we should have been given this pay scale, not 2,200, but not 2,000, but 2,200. Ab dekhiye, your lordship may kindly come to annexure P4 at page 113. And will not undertaking has been given by the college that they will not claim any grantee net. After receiving the grantee net and after the cutoff date 1/4/89, Milord, your lordship may kindly come. It is clearly written in the approval order. Annexure P4 at page 113. In pursuance of GO number so and so, Milord, I was submitting that this grantee net principle was earlier regulated by executive instruction 78, 83 and 85. So they were admitted to the fold of grantee net in pursuance of this 18th October 85 government guideline or the grantee net principle which they call. Approval is hereby recorded provisionally to the appointment of the following teaching and non-teaching of KB DFE College Nirakarpur as mentioned below for direct payment of salary cost as per the grantee net principle.
You come to the facts of this case, how the High Court has dealt with.
Milord, the pay of the, Milord, you will lordship may kindly only one more. This Swadesh Kumar Das, we are concerned with the lead matter. Your Lordship may kindly come to page 115. Lord, one more important aspect I will be failing in my duty. The pay of the lecturers will be eligible to receive grant, Lord, the para 2, after 1489 may be fixed in the state scale of pay of lecturers.
Mr. Acharya,
And
I'm
it-
not interested in all this. We
Yes.
want to look into.
Milord,
what
only
was-
one.
Just please.
Only
what was
one.
Their, please, what was their claim? And this claim was under which scheme? Then we will see the validity of that.
Your Lordship is correct.
Judgment of Ashwini Kumar was taken into consideration.
Yes, my lord, both the judges.
And distinguished Milord, yes.
They have quoted in the impugned
They
judgment.
misplaced.
Ashwini Kumar quoted.
No,
Mamta
no,
Mahanti,
just-
which is another judgment.
Mamta Mahanti is on a different footing, Milord. I'll come to explain. Mamta Mahanti is with regard to underqualification, Justice Chauhan's judgment. That has no correlation with this. All confusion, Milord. The High Court has completely been
We are
misled.
also confused, sir.
No, Milord, I will clarify.
Clarity.
Milord, anything.
Clarity, sir.
Milord, I will be as clear as I can, and there is absolutely no ambiguity. This is the judgment is,
That is
Milord,
fine.
flawed,
Come one by
and
one.
it is clearly, Milord, tantamount to overreaching your Lordship's earlier judgment. Ashwani squarely covers. Incidentally, Milord, my Lord Senior was the lawyer for the state. Mr. Misra, he was representing the state in this case. Now he takes a U-turn and says Ashwani is bad.
Argued. I know what argued, what was the charge.
No, I know. I was also dealing with that case. I was the lawyer.
तो स्कीम में देखना पड़ेगा ये कैलकुलेशन का तो देखता है सामने में देखना ये लोग इनको किलो ये होता है this number is specially calculation
अरे पक्ष सुभाषिस बदल कि तो भाई एफर्ट थिला
सर आपण समस्तଙ୍କୁ ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ମିଶ୍ର ହଉଥିଲେ ତାଙ୍କେ ବାହାର
Milord, let me be very precise. Milord, pay scales were being given as per the UGC recommendation subject to the feasibility of the local conditions examination. State adopted it.
The three conditions which you have referred. we
Yes.
just-
in Ashwini Das.
Ashwani Das.
What were
Number,
those three conditions?
yes, Milord, number one, the lecturers to be admitted to UGC pay scale should have been appointed in a college which is a degree college and should have been
Yes, lecturers of UGC pay scale.
claiming UGC pay scale
Uh,
should have been appointed in a degree college, number one. Those degree colleges should have been given government concurrence and
yes,
university.
yes.
This is the first condition, and the second,
Second is, they should have got the government concurrence
colleges,
colleges. I'll come to the teachers. meet.
Colleges must have
Got the government concurrence and university affiliation to
government
impart
concurrence. What is the meaning of government concurrence?
government concurrence, Milord. Government grants the concurrence for establishment of the college. University grants affiliation
All
for the
right.
purpose.
Colleges must get government concurrence
and university
And
affiliation.
affiliation
and affiliation from university.
Before
from the, for
1489.
degree plus 3 degree.
For degree.
Plus
Before,
Before 14, all are 1489, Milord. Everything is before 1489, all four. Milord, it is 4, Milord, not 3. Then number 3,
Yes.
the teachers should be full-time teachers in the degree colleges of those colleges, degree colleges. Number 4, they should have been admitted to the fold of direct payment on or before 1489. These are the 4 essential requirements, Milord, for the purpose of getting the UGC. Fourth is the incumbent or the teacher, full-time teacher, should have been a full-time teacher and should have been admitted to the fold of direct payment. Milord, even 1/3 on or before 1489.
जब तक ये सुनवाई होती है हम यहाँ पे चर्चा कर लेते हैं तो आप सभी कमेंट कर सवाल पूछ सकते हैं कुछ जो डीपीसी के बारे में आपको कुछ ऐसी जानकारी चाहिए हो जो आप अभी तक जानते नहीं हो या ऐसा कुछ आपका सवाल हो तो कमेंट सेक्शन में अपने सवाल हैं आप छोड़ सकते हैं मैं उनके जवाब देने के प्रयास करता हूँ
Please, Your Lordship, I am requesting you, 150.
all are not identical.
All are same, Milord, same footing.
But-
They have applied the
but
same
one case
judgment.
necessary,
Yes, no, this, the lead matter, my lord, I am just showing that one. Swadesh Kumar Das, second post of commerce. This 1350, my lord, is a state scale. That is the pre-revised scale of 2000 to 3500, which we have granted. 1350 is not the corresponding pre-revised pay scale of 2200, which is the UGC pay scale. Your lordship may look at the approval order.
Something different, Mr. Acharya.
No, this is
I
relevant.
want
my
to
lord.
understand what is
Yes.
the case, their case before the High Court.
Their case before the High Court is that we came to be appointed in a college which has got university affiliation before 1489, so we should get the UGC pay scale. Ashwini Das is distinguishable.
Please
But my lord,
show this part.
1689,
Please
my
show
lord.
this part.
Yes,
Show this part.
judgment, my lord. Just a
Where is the writ petition and the relief, please?
minute. Read petition, your lordship would find.
Where is the writ petition and the relief, like this?
Understand?
Page number
130, my lord. T8.
130.
This is the repetition.
T8, my lord.
कोर्ट
130 मिला।
ओपन रहेगा।
Where is this order of 29/7/13 which was challenged therein? Where is this order of 29/7/13 which was challenged?
T7, my lord.
127.
127.
Kindly read this order.
Yes. In pursuance of the order dated 22nd March 2013 of the Honorable High Court, in so and so, Sri Swadesh Kumar Das versus State of Orissa and others, the representation dated 30th
अभी कोर्ट में केस है वो सुना जा सकता है, तो थोड़ा इंतजार करें। सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अपने केस के सुने जाने के चांस है, क्योंकि अभी भी 1 घंटा बाकी है। 4 बजे तक कोर्ट क्लोज होगा। कोर्ट को लगेगा कि इस केस को सुनना जरूरी है, तो इसको फिर भी सुना जाएगा, और वो 4 बजे के बाद भी कुछ टाइम एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं, अर्थात बढ़ा सकते हैं।
petitioner relies upon a substantive their claim before the Director Higher Education, Odisha, within a period of 2 weeks from today. If such representation are filed, the Director shall examine so and so. The petitioner may file the decision on which they rely upon before the Director, which shall also be considered by him. This is the Honorable High Court's direction to consider the representation subject to their
In
filing.
his representation, next page.
Next page. In his representation, the petitioner Sri Das has misinterpreted the provisions contained in government resolution dated 6/10/89 and 6/11/90 and claimed revision of scale of pay from 1350 to 2975 to 2200 to 4000. This was, I was submitting this. Is the, yes, 2000, and alleged that in contravention to the Gazette notice.
अभी केस नंबर 119 चल रहा है, उसके साथ जितने भी अटैच केस हैं उसका कोई प्रभाव नहीं है, बस वो सारे एक साथ अटैच कर दिए गए हैं। उसके बाद में 120 सुना जाना है, और उसके बाद में 121 सुना जाएगा।
Therein, as something will not eligible, they have as colleges which have been given government concurrence and university affiliation for opening of +3 degree course by 1st April 1989. Allegedly, the petitioner here has joined as a lecturer in commerce on 6/11/84 and entered into the GIF fold under direct payment scheme on 1/6/89. That is after completion of 5 years, Millard. He should have got it from 6/11/89, but the government gives it from 1st June of 89. He got it after 1/4/89, the cutoff date, which is much after 1/4/89, the cutoff date. Therefore, she is not entitled for revised scale of pay in the face of provision under para 3.1 of the government resolution dated 16.
एक केस को कब तक सुना जाएगा, ये उस केस के जो उसमें तथ्य रखे गए हैं सामने, उन पर डिपेंड करता है। और ये जितने भी डबल बेंच के केस होते हैं वह लगभग फाइनल हियरिंग में होते हैं। तो यहाँ पे सभी पर जो केस निर्णय पे हैं उन पे अच्छे तरीके से विचार सोच समझ कर विचार कर यहाँ पे निर्णय दिया जा रहा है, या फिर आगे की डेट दी जा रही है, या यहाँ पे डॉक्यूमेंट्स की डिमांड की जा रही है। तो अपने केस में जो 121 पे सुना जाना है, डीपीसी और सुप्रीम डीपीसी और एडिशनल विषय को लेकर, प्रेस नियुक्तियों को लेकर जो सुनना है, उसके बारे में भी यहाँ पे जो तथ्य रखे जाने हैं, यहाँ पे सुप्रीम कोर्ट के अंदर राजस्थान सरकार के द्वारा जो पक्ष रखा जाएगा, जो कि 24 सितंबर को डिमांड की गई थी कि आप एडिशनल के पक्ष में हैं या फिर ऑप्शनल के पक्ष में हैं, आप क्लियर करें। ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि आप दोनों तरफ रह सकते हैं, तो आपको अपना पक्ष क्लियर करना होगा। तो ये एक साधारण सी बात है जिसके लिए आप इसको इतना नहीं खींच सकते। यदि आज यहाँ पर वो सरकार अपना पक्ष नहीं रखती है, तो यहाँ पे देखने वाली बात होगी कि जस्टिस क्या निर्णय लेते हैं। मेरे हिसाब से अब इसको आगे पेंडिंग नहीं रखा जाएगा। यदि राज्य सरकार अर्थात राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट है, इस पर कोई पक्ष अपना यहाँ पर स्टेट काउंसिल के वकील निधि जायसवाल के माध्यम से पेश नहीं करती है, तो ऐसे में यहाँ पर आज की इस केस के सुने जाने पर यहाँ पर निर्णय होने की संभावना है। हालांकि अब ये केस जब जब भी कोई केस फाइनल हियरिंग पे उसका निर्णय हो जाता है, तो उसके निर्णय को आगे कुछ दिन के लिए रिजर्व रखा जाता है, क्योंकि उनको फाइल बनाकर तैयार, क्योंकि उनको कोर्ट के जो केस है उसको लिखने के लिए या फिर अतिरिक्त समय उनको लिए लिया जाता है, जिसमें उसे 1-1.5 महीने आगे खिसकाया जा सकता है। लेकिन यहाँ पे सरकार की एजेंसी व एसएलपी लगी हुई है अर्ली हियरिंग को लेकर। तो यहाँ पर इस मैटर को समझते हुए यदि आज निर्णय दे दिया जाता है तो एक बड़ी बात होगी। तो अभी अगले हमारे पास पौन घंटा है, तो उसमें हम इंतज़ार करते हैं क्या यहाँ पे अब सुनवाई हो पाएगी या नहीं हो पाएगी, तो ये हम यहाँ पे देख पाएंगे। बड़ी मुश्किल से मैंने लाइव के लिए यहाँ पे आपको ये सब कुछ दिखा पा रहा हूँ, उसके लिए मैंने बड़े जतन किए हैं। तो आप सभी इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। आपके कुछ सवाल होंगे तो मैं उनके जवाब देने का ज़रूर प्रयास करूँगा।
It explains. Then third, how 6/11/1990 scheme resolution correlates those scheme. Please show these three things. Then the things would be clear.
That's correct. Milord, says granted principle, Milord, it may not be here on this record because that is not the case at all. Granted principles are already, Milord, they don't dispute. So therefore I was.
Please one by one. Come to 6/10/1989.
That is why, Milord, your lordship may kindly turn to page 86 and P2. This is the resolution by which this UGC pays.
B2S का सवाल है कि स्पेशल वालों का कुछ होगा क्या। तो मैं यहाँ पे बता देना चाह रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पे एक पैरेलल सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ही स्पेशल जितने भी जो स्कूलों में पद खाली पड़े हैं उनको लेकर एक केस चल रहा है सेपरेट। तो उसमें अभी निर्णय आया नहीं है। और वहीं राज्य सरकार भी जितने भी पद हैं जो क्रिएट किए जाने हैं या सर्जन किए जाने हैं, उनका डेटा है वो लगभग 4 नवंबर को कोर्ट में पेश कर चुकी है। अब यहाँ पर सीधे सीधे तौर पे देखा जाए तो शासन सचिव श्री कृष्ण कुणाल ने बताया था कि फर्स्ट ग्रेड के 242 पद हैं वह क्रिएट करने के लिए फाइल आगे बढ़ा दी है फाइनेंस में। वहीं ऐसे ही सेकंड ग्रेड और थर्ड ग्रेड में भी काम हुआ है। यहाँ पे जो स्पेशल टीचर्स की 21 कैटेगरी की बजाय 9 कैटेगरी में पहले फाइनेंस के पास फाइल भेज दी गई थी, जिसको रिवाइज कर वापस से फाइनेंस में होल्ड करवा कर फिर से इसको 21 कैटेगरी के आधार पर शिक्षा विभाग में विशेष बच्चों के लिए फिर से पद सर्जन करने की प्रक्रिया अपनाई गई है। इस बीच विभाग से बहुत से अलग अलग आदेश से अलग अलग जगह से अर्थात समसा और बीकानेर निदेशालय से वहाँ से डेटा इकट्ठा किया गया। तो वहाँ पे मिसमैच भी था, तो इस वजह से भी यहाँ पे टाइम लगा है। तो विशेष शिक्षकों की जो भर्ती है उसमें जो पद इस भर्ती में शामिल हो पाएंगे या नहीं हो पाएंगे, वो एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्णय पर ही निर्भर करता है। साथ ही विभाग उस पर मीटिंग के दौरान क्या जितने पद हम फाइनेंस में सर्जन के लिए भेजे हैं तो क्या उतने पद खाली रहेंगे, उस पर भी निर्भर करेगा, क्योंकि लगभग थर्ड ग्रेड में है ना सभी पद भरे होने की आशंका है। तो और स्टाफिंग पैटर्न और होने वाला है। ऐसे में लगभग 75,000 विशेष बच्चे अपने स्कूलों में हैं, जिनके हिसाब से जो रेशियो रखा गया है 10:1 जो रखा गया है 1 से 8वीं तक, और फिर 9th से 12वीं तक है उसमें रखा गया है 15 पे 1 शिक्षक रखने का। तो यहाँ पे जो पूर्व सरकार ने विज्ञप्ति निकाली थी तो उन्होंने रखा था 4:1 का रेशियो, 4 बच्चों पे 1 टीचर का। तो यहाँ पे पद स्वतः ही इस अनुपात के आधार पे यदि पद सर्जन होता है तो कम होते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं। हालांकि ये डीपीसी और एडिशनल विषय के रिलेटेड यहाँ पे हियरिंग चल रही है। इस बीच यहाँ पे 119 नंबर केस सुना जा रहा है। अब लगभग 40 मिनट बाकी हैं, जिसमें 2 केस सुने जाने हैं, जिसमें 120 नंबर पे एक अन्य केस है। उसके बाद में डीपीसी और एडिशनल विषय को लेकर केस की सुनवाई होगी। आज क्या होता है ये देखने वाली बात होगी, तो बने रहें जेफ नेक्सस के साथ। अभी आगे की सुनवाई है आपको लाइव रहेगी। जब तक आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, और वीडियो आप लाइक करना बिल्कुल ना भूलें। आपका सवाल हो तो कमेंट में छोड़ सकते हैं। साथ ही ये जो लाइव आपको दिखाया जा रहा है ये मैंने बहुत प्रयास करने के बाद में आपको दिखा पा रहा हूँ, तो आप सभी इस चीज़ को क्रेडिटेबिलिटी समझते हुए आप वीडियो को लाइक करें और शेयर करें। धन्यवाद। बने रहें जब तक आज क्या सुनवाई हो पाएगी या नहीं हो पाएगी वह देखते हैं।
and the state's financial capacity. So taking all those things together, my lord, the question of revision of pay scale of college teachers on the basis of the recommendation of Government of India was under consideration of government for some time past. After careful consideration, the state government have been pleased to decide to implement the scheme of revision of pay scale for college teachers with the following terms and conditions. Coverage, my lord, we are on this. This is the crux. The revised scales and other measures for improvement of standards in higher education shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teachers. Number one, my lord, working in all affiliated government colleges and aided non-government colleges. This is number two, my lord, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989. This is number 3, my lord. Therefore, I was, my lord, submitting to your lordship that 3 conditions, and the teacher, my lord, necessarily should have been appointed against a post to come under the purview or the fold of granting it on or before 1489. So unless these 4 ingredients are satisfied, an incumbent holding a particular post
This
is
doesn't
not.
say anything. You want to ask me? After reading of this coverage, this doesn't say anything. It merely says a outline. This doesn't specify anything, sir. You kindly see. I will read with you. The revised scale and other measures of the an improvement of the standards in the higher education shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teacher working in all affiliate government colleges and
Right.
college. So what it says is the revised scale and other measures of improvement of standards would apply, nothing more. And colleges either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till itne.
Right.
So what is covered, what is not covered, not clear.
That has been, my lord, clarified in 61190. Therefore,
We'll go by that, sir.
Right.
One by one, let us understand.
Right.
So this doesn't say anything.
No, my
Then
lord,
the scheme will also be extended to full-time eligible teacher working in the College of Accountancy and Management, State Cuttack. This is all. So it doesn't say anything, whatever the story is behind.
no, my
It
lord,
merely say covering.
It is a coverage part, my lord. Your lordship is
Please
correct.
let
Yes.
us understand where is the integral part. So then we can understand whatever you are saying is right.
Lord, integral part, let me, my lord, again, I may be excused, my lord, for repeating. My lord, this is first part. My lord, your lordship may kindly bear with me. The first part is with regard to the applicability of the scale of pay to whom it would apply. Naturally, my lord, it is to be decided who will be eligible to get. My lord, in the first category,
The purpose of whom, what it is said in coverage is revise the scale and
Right.
other measures for improvement of
No,
standards.
my lord, the
in higher
revised
education
scales,
shall be
my lord,
applicable.
not revised, the revised scales, your lordship may for the time being, omit this and other measures for improvement, this is not, so and so. The revised scales, your lordship may straightway jump to shall be applicable, let this is and, shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teachers. My lord, these are the categories of lecturers, those who come within this week of coverage. My lord, those teachers should be working in all affiliated government colleges. We are not concerned. Those people are of aided colleges and aided non-government colleges.
Sir, where from we can interpret this like this, which you are interpreting? We cannot interpret like this.
My lord, this is the
No, Mr. No, Mr. Acharya, this cannot be interpreted like this. You are interpreting in your way. The revised shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teacher. No, sir. It is applicable. What it is said is, this coverage says is, revise the scale and other measures from improvement of standard in higher
Right.
education
Right.
shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teachers working in all affiliated government colleges
Right.
and in added non-government colleges,
Right.
either covered or eligible to be covered
Right.
under the direct payment scheme
Right.
till 1989.
Absolutely
Meaning
correct.
thereby, just please listen.
Right,
For
right.
you,
I'm
you
sorry,
interpreted
I'm
your way. Please listen.
No,
us
no, I'm sorry.
for a minute.
I'm sorry.
If we read as it is, meaning thereby,
Right.
they say the colleges and the teacher who are full-time, in the category of full-time, all standards of the educations would apply to those if they are affiliated prior to 1/4/1989. So those standards would apply for the coverage. So this is a condition. This is not like that shall be applicable and this. It's not like this. It's something
Pay
different.
scale,
And the
your
scheme will also be
lordship may,
applicable.
my lord, pay scale is certainly given to an incumbent, a holder of a post. Pay scale is not given to a college. धीरे क्या बस करते हैं Madam.
along with these, the revised scales shall be applicable to all the categories of full-time teachers working in all affiliated college and unaided government, non-government college.
Right.
Now, it is in respect of colleges and not in respect of teachers. Either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till 1/4/1989. So, any government college or non-aided government college covered under that scheme, direct payment scheme, before 1/4/89, the teachers working in those colleges, irrespective of their length of service, are entitled for this.
Your Lordship is correct.
This is
Then,
not the interpretation.
Milord, I will now, just a minute, at this juncture, Milord, your Lordship may turn to page 100.
This is what the interpretation.
No, the interpretation is here, Milord. Milord, this is the policy decision of the government to apply. Milord, who are the teachers who will get?
Not
That
teachers, it is in respect of colleges also,
Six,
not teachers.
your Lordship is absolutely right. I am submitting, that is my submission, Milord, 6/11/90. So who are the teachers who will get? That is in 6/11/90. Your Lordship is absolutely, I am not disputing that. But I am entirely in one with your Lordship's view. Milord, these two resolutions are to be read conjointly, not in
100.
isolation.
Come to page 100.
Milord, yes.
This
Here
is
is the answer. No, here is the answer to your Lordship's query.
Yes.
Milord, I am so grateful. I am so grateful. Category of teachers to whom these instructions shall apply, para 2. Milord, I am so grateful. This is the answer. Save was category of teachers. Milord, commencement 1186. Milord, may I read from the beginning? Milord, 6/11/90. The state government have decided to implement the scheme of revision of, Milord, this is the implementation part, 1689. I am deeply obliged for pointing out that the colleges who are eligible to get, that is 1489, etc. And who are the teachers to get, Milord, that has been explained here. I am so grateful. Category of teachers to whom these instructions shall apply. Save has otherwise provided by or under these instructions. These instructions shall apply to all categories of full-time teachers working in all aided non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989. And this note, Milord, explanation, Milord, college, that defines a college. Colleges under these instructions shall mean aided colleges which have been given government concurrence and university affiliation for opening of +3 degree courses by 1/4/89 and not thereafter. Lord, further you will Lordship merit. These instructions shall not apply to these are the exempted category of teachers, Milord, who are not entitled to the benefit of revised UGC pay scale. This is the exemption part.
This
We are not
exemption
concerned.
part show us from this exemption part
Yes.
that the teachers
Milord, V.
who are not
Roman
covered
5.
under that scheme are also excluded from this. You
Milord,
show us
Milord,
from this exclusion,
yes.
and there is a specific,
No, yes.
these teachers must have been
No,
excluded.
Milord, first of all, they should be eligible. Who are not, Milord,
Again, it speaks about colleges only, not about the teachers. Again, this category where the para 2 of this
No, Milord,
6/11/1990, it also speaks about colleges only.
all categories of colleges under direct payment scheme, Milord, eligible to be covered till 1st day of April 1989, Milord.
Speak about colleges, not about the teachers.
Milord, two things. Milord, this is the policy, Milord. And Milord, all the lecturers, those who have joined after 1/4/89, the cutoff date, in the state, Milord, since 1989, they are not getting the UGC pay scale by virtue of these two resolutions.
That's wrong.
In Ashwani Das,
That's why
no, Milord, it would, Milord, come to not less than, Milord, 10,000 crores.
That would not
No,
be.
Milord,
we are not supposed
no, Milord,
to
if that is the criteria,
Sir,
no, Milord,
you please kindly interpret. You please interpret like this. Come to page 87.
to
Page 87.
page 87. Yes,
All right.
right,
If we read as you are reading, the revised scales
right,
shall be applicable to all categories of full-time teachers
teachers,
working in all affiliated government colleges
right,
and added non-government college,
right,
either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme
right,
till 1st of April 1989.
9.
So if we read as it is, meaning would reveal that
The colleges. Your
Colleges,
lordship is correct, I am not disputing.
so
Again,
now this part is, and those colleges covered under direct payment scheme till 1st of April 1989.
right, my lord?
Colleges means colleges, those covered under the scheme of direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989.
Right, my lord?
So we have to see one thing,
Right.
colleges covered under the scheme prior to 1/4/19.
No, your lordship is absolutely correct.
Now
Then
come to
comes,
next, now come to next, which 100 page you are reading.
right,
The state government have decided to implement the scheme of revision of the scale of pay
right,
for college teachers
right,
with terms and conditions prescribed in Government of Odisha Education Youth Service Department of 6/10/1989
89,
referred above. Government are now pleased to prescribe the following instructions to regulate the revision of pay scale of different categories of teachers serving in added non-government colleges of the state as under.
right.
Now come to,
My lord, once. Different,
Category.
yes,
now you want to say category of teachers
right,
to whom these instructions shall apply,
right,
save as otherwise provided by or under these instructions. These instructions shall apply to all categories of full-time teachers working in all added non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under so and so. So here also, for the teachers, it says nothing. It says colleges either covered or not covered. It doesn't prescribe anything for those. Then colleges under these instructions shall mean added colleges which have been given government concurrence and university affiliation for opening of +3 degree courses
right,
by 1/4/1989, not thereafter. So if we look into this part, this explanation note, meaning thereby the colleges which have been given two things. Number one, government concurrence, and the second, affiliation for opening +3 degree category, those would be entitled to fall within the scheme of 6/10/1989 and 9/11/2000, 9/11/1990.
Had it been the stated intention of the government not to give this benefit to this teachers who are not covered under that direct scheme before 1/4/89, they should have added another note here. While clarifying explaining the college, they should have also added here the teachers also. That these teachers will also be not entitled to get this.
no, no, that is there, my lord. Let me read the whole resolution. No, my lord, 611, then your lordship may go
You
further.
kindly further see.
Yes, these instructions shall not apply to
Please kindly read this.
persons engaged on contract except when the contract provides otherwise so and so, so and so. My lord, we are, no, we are concerned with two, my lord. Instructors, lecturers appointed for vocational subject under arts stream of +2 and Roman 5. Teachers who are appointed primarily in +2 institutions existing as on 1/4/89, including intermediate colleges covered +2 institutions. Teachers appointed after 1/4/89 to teach in +2 courses in existing degree colleges or +2 institutions. 1 minute, let me be pardoned. This 1/4/89 concept doesn't, my lord, relate to colleges alone. It also, no, my lord, a college and a post, my lord, existing in a college and a teacher. No, my lord,
It is not clarified.
my lord, a college, a post is not, my lord, different from a, they are intertwined. My lord, a post exists in a college. Post doesn't exist, my lord, independently. It is, my lord, in a college. Colleges have been defined. Teachers, my lord, those who have been appointed to be under the direct payment scheme. My lord, one thing, your lordship, maybe I am omitting to explain to your lordship. My lord, your lordship, may I read it again? Teachers, those who are covered, your lordship may kindly read it again, my lord. I am sorry, my lord, I am requesting, putting your lordship. Category of teachers, my lord, your lordship may kindly read it. Category of teachers, para 2, my lord, 6/11/90. My lord, may I humbly read it slow? Your lordship may kindly. Yes.
Yes.
Save has otherwise provided by or under these instructions. These instructions shall apply, Lord, your lordship, may I apply to all categories of full-time teachers all full-time teachers working in all aided non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till 1st April 1989. Lordship is clear, Milord? Milord, 10123 page, your Lordship may kind 113 page, Milord. Please, Milord, I request your Lordship. 113 P4. P4, Milord. This is, Milord, has not been properly typed. Your Lordship may 113. Just a minute, Milord. Your Lordship, this is the approval letter of 1992, year 1992, by which this respondent came to be approved by the government for the purpose of direct payment. 92, Reet petition was filed in 2012 with a belated claim that,
It is another
yes,
ground.
I'll explain
It is
that.
another
I'll
ground.
come
That we'll
to,
consider.
Milord, your Lordship may kindly come. Milord, para, the in pursuance of geo numbers 1 so, approval is hereby, Milord, these are the granted principles, 10, 8, 10, 85. Approval is hereby recorded, accorded, that should have been accorded, provisionally to the appointment of the following teaching and non-teaching staff of KVDAV College, as mentioned below for direct payment of salary costs. Milord, this qualifies that particular direct payment, 1489. As per the granted principle, the scale of pay admissible to the post of joining of the incumbent are shown below, shown below against each incumbent. The pay of the lecturers, your Lordship may kindly permit me to go slow. The pay of the lecturers who will be eligible to receive grant after 1489 may be fixed in the state scale of pay of lecturers which they have already been admitted to 2000, 3000, and in no case they will be eligible to UGC scale although their appointment is prior to 1489. Once having accepted this in 1992, the pay scale, after 14, 15 years, Milord, they cannot raise a claim that we should have been admitted. Tarsan Singh directly states at them. Your Lordship may kindly come to this eligibility part. The next page. Milord, 100 and...
From where you brought this condition?
my lord, this
From
is
where
under
you
the
put this
granted,
condition?
this is under the granted principle, my lord. 1489, this is under the granted. We are giving
Agreed by
granted.
this, agreed by this, they have filed the petition.
No, that is not under challenge, my lord. That is not under challenge. 1489 is not under challenge, my lord. They say that we are, my lord, I'll come to their ground of challenge and the
11
reasoning
to
of the High Court.
1992.
That is
This
not the challenge.
petition they are agreed of. This 11 to 1992.
After 15 years, my lord, they
That is
continued.
altogether
No, no,
another ground,
no,
sir.
no, that,
That is
no, no, you
altogether
not.
a separate ground and
Milord,
independent
they,
ground.
Milord, one minute. Your Lord, I'm sorry, Milord. Your Lordship, may kindly look at the next page. Please, Milord, I request your Lordship. It's a serious matter. Not that, Milord, your Lordship may kindly see the next page.
Last 1 hour we are hearing.
We are
this.
also
How you
serious,
are
hearing you seriously.
I'm sorry. No, it is, Milord, I'm sorry.
also understanding serious. Yes.
Milord, this is, Milord, all those cases have been settled long ago. I do not know how this long these cases, Milord.
We are understanding this situation, what is specified under the instructions. Because it is within the instructions. Instructions says college, not teacher. You are saying all full-time teacher. Colleges
Milord,
are
both, Milord.
entitled to get this. Consequence would be in the college, the benefit would be applicable if they fall within prior to 1/4/1989, concurrence of the government and affiliation from the government, university.
Milord, irrespective of the
These-
granted. Suppose somebody joins in 89, 90 or 92, Milord, they can get. We have.
This
Even if a person, what is,
question is not
what is
expected
in our mind?
because these instructions is for the government aided colleges.
Right,
itself.
Milord. Right, Milord.
Government aided colleges, this instruction have been issued, wherein 2 conditions have been prescribed. You have to say they do not fulfill this condition. You are interpreting what is being said in the resolution, wherein the full-time teacher word has been used. You want to say that this full-time means what? Even then that would not apply. You see, read that resolution of 6/11/90. Kindly read that. You will find the answer of this. Categories of teachers to whom these instructions shall apply.
6/11/90, Milord,
Page
Page 100,
100,
sir.
100.
Milord, this, yes, this, Milord, category of teachers here it says. The first one is college. The 11/90, November 90 says teachers
But
category.
we are saying of the same thing, sir, which you are saying. this category of teacher to whom you want to apply these,
Right.
who are working in the colleges. Fine.
Shall apply
Initially,
to.
first instruction says of colleges. Second instruction says colleges with whom teachers are working. So these are the category of teachers they have specified. Then what they say in teacher, kindly look into word by word. Save as otherwise provided by or under these instructions. By or under these instructions. These instructions shall apply to all categories of full-time teachers working in all aided non-governmental colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct payment scheme till first day of April 1989. So it says the teacher who is full-time teacher working in a college is covered, having either covered or eligible to be covered under the direct payment
Working in
scheme.
the college, which is covered.
Covered scheme till
Milord,
first day of April 1989.
Milord, that would.
You must have a list of 1st April 1989. These are the colleges covered.
No,
And
suppose.
in a college, you have a set of colleges.
Milord, let me then again explain. Here is the Milord doubt in my mind also.
This
Milord,
Ashwini
let me,
Kumar
I am not
simply-
able to comprehend,
Ashwini
Milord.
Kumar simply verifies this cutoff date.
No,
And nothing
Lordship
more.
is correct. Cut up,
There is
Milord.
no
Milord,
discussion
another.
about the teachers applicable to whom or whom not.
Milord, your Lordship may kindly appreciate.
Can I say
in
thing of in your favor? You are thinking everything we are saying against you. Can I tell you one?
Certainly, Milord, I will say that. If something is in my favor, how can I say no? I have to, Milord. Answer is obviously yes.
Wherever there is added colleges,
Right.
in that there is a staffing pattern.
Right, Milord.
In the staffing pattern,
Right.
the post of the staffs have been specified, which are being paid by the added fund,
Right.
and some of the staff are being paid from non-added. Or it is
Management.
by the management.
Management.
So these are
Lordship is
two types of pattern prescribed
Right.
even in added college,
right.
even they fall within 1/4/1989.
True, your Lordship is correct.
All right.
Right.
So now,
Right.
either you can make out a case
Right.
that these teachers
Right.
were not fall within that added staff payment.
Exactly,
So-
I have been submitting, Milord, that they came to.
From last one and a half.
Milord, I am sorry.
They have not made
I might not have been able to. I'm sorry, I might not have been able to communicate it properly the way my lord expressed it. But that is my lord, my intention is that they, my lord, were against the management payment post. Your lordship, I am deeply obliged. That is the crux. So they came to the fold of granting it only with effect from 1689. Lordship is correct, my lord, I bow down. That is the crux. But my exchequer will bleed, my lord.
Just please,
89
listen.
thousands of
Just please kindly listen to the situation. This is an entirely different situation. Then in that situation, what would be the position? Position would be that it is to be examined whether this is the staff teacher, person
Right.
who is claiming.
Right.
He is not prior to 1/4/1989,
Right.
though concurrence affiliation was there, but he is not getting the salary from the guaranteed aid.
True,
So
Milord.
that part is a factual part.
Right.
So far as scheme part is concerned,
Right.
the interpretation of the college is correct.
Right.
And this Ashwini Das, which you want to rely upon,
Right.
is having no help.
So that is so far the cutoff date of
Please
the.
kindly-
No. Lordship is correct. I bow. Your Lordship is correct.
So
Entirely.
now this is the crux of the matter.
True.
So here if a person who is not getting granted aid
Right.
doesn't fall at 1/4/1989, so we have to examine whether they would be excluded or not.
True.
Still we are not clear, but we have to see that once the scheme falls within for the colleges. All right. And what they say, categories of the teacher instructions shall apply same as otherwise provided under these instructions. These instructions shall apply to all categories of full-time teachers working in all aided non-government colleges. From here you can derive working in all aided non-government colleges, either covered or eligible to be covered under direct scheme. So under this saying this, though you doesn't fall in clause 2 even, this teacher, but if they are not in the added, can they be entitled for the
True.
UGC scale?
I'll come with that.
That may be a case.
Is there some,
We can
I'll
understand.
make a-
any such objection you have raised before the High Court?
Of course, Milord, they were all management
That they are
employees.
not paid from this aided,
True, Milord, it is there in the approval. No. Yes. Milord, 103.
Yeah, I know
Everything
it,
is
sir, from your
113, Milord, it is
from
there.
our argument.
Milord, I will come with a compilation of facts. Your Lordship may grant me some reasonable time. Let me on individual case of all those, how many petitions? 69 petitions. Factually, Milord, I will prepare a convenience, compilation of convenience for your Lordships on factual aspect. They were all appointed by the respective management against management payment post, and only after 1489, they have come to the fold of granting it, direct payment, after 1489. So if factually, I'm deeply obliged for that proposition, Milord.
For
Let
that
your
basis-
Lordship, factually, no, I have
For
to,
that, there must be foundation in the pleadings also, sir.
no, it should be there. Let me check out. Yeah, on fact, Milord.
Have you said this fact before the High Court?
Yes, Milord, it is there. Milord, management, Milord, it is in the approval order itself.
It's all right. Otherwise, you can't.
No, Milord, in the approval order itself, it is there.
My lords have suggested and now you are picking up. It will not do.
No, Milord,
Unless there is some foundation for that.
my lord, it is up to your lordship to interpret. So this is the highest court of interpretation. I have to also get the clue from your lordship where to go and. Let it come after 4 weeks, my lord, or 2 weeks. Let me come with the.
Only because I have dealt with by that side.
That's correct. That's
All these cases I have dealt with, so I know where is the problem lies.
no, granting aid is also in Madhya Pradesh on the similar
That is under the
96.
enactment.
Yes.
Enactment.
Asasti section
No,
Sasta
that's
Adhiniyam in Madhya Pradesh 1978
Right,
itself.
right.
That granting aid is granted within that.
Right.
I am aware of that. I have dealt with those cases, so I am aware.
From Madhya Pradesh, one of the important matter came up before this.
The
court.
Madhya Maharashtra law college case
That
was
is-
96.
Yeah.
Here this was reduced
Right.
year to year basis.
Correct.
Right.
That has came, then the court said no, they will be entitled for granting it. We are aware of that.
It was before the chief court. I
96,
I'm aware of
not
that.
Justice
Yeah.
Kuldeep Singh's judgment is also there, Maharashtra law college case, 96.
Sir,
So, my lord, that
this
is
is entirely a different matter.
different, yes.
This is completely a different analogy
Right,
in this 1978 enactment. That case came, I am aware, because I am a part of that, some of the petitioners there.
right,
1978 enactment was there.
right,
78 enactment said full granting.
right,
Then thereafter, the government made an amendment, 1983 affirmed.
right.
Then in 1989, somewhere in 93, 95, 96,
Right,
the amendment was made.
right.
And by virtue of that amendment in the Madhya Pradesh, they have reduced this granting aid first 2 year 80%, then next year less.
Right,
This amendment was challenged.
right,
When this amendment was challenged,
right.
then this was upheld by the High Court, which is challenged here. Then that was struck down. That is the crux of the matter
That's
in those
correct.
cases.
That's correct.
Advocate-
That is.
Our learned friend, my lord.
That was the crux of the matter.
No, your lordship is correct. Absolutely correct.
And this, in that case, the analogy was taken. This education is a primary fundamental to the governance.
Right.
And then in that situation, when
Right.
decision you have initially taken
Right.
to add this granting aid, to give a granting aid,
Right,
it would continue.
right.
This was the reasoning
True,
of that. So this is something different.
True.
But in those cases also,
Right.
the situation, a person who is getting the granting aid
Right,
or who fall within the staff of the granting aid,
right.
to whom these instructions would apply.
Apply.
So this may be a classification you can reasonably make. Otherwise, you cannot.
No, your lordship is correct.
And we have to look into under the Orissa,
Right.
this, what is this scheme of covering within 1/4 in 1989? So we have to look into this scheme also.
No,
Without looking this, you can't do anything.
No, your
Or
lordship is.
otherwise, this interpretation made by the High Court is, it is relatable to a college.
Right,
Once it is relatable to a college as per your instructions,
right.
you can't make other classifications, including them specifying as a teachers. And accordingly, this Ashwin Das was distinguished. Applicability may be 1/4/1989. And in fact, you want to ask me, in Ashwini Das, this issue has not been dealt with, whether fixing of 1/4/1989 is how far justified. It is merely in the context of something different.
No, Lordship is correct. I have done a good number of cases on these issues, my lord. I was this side till last 35 years, I was that side.
You know, sir.
So I know
we
this
don't know.
granted
So
aid
now
exists.
now you realize you are on a wrong side.
Is it so? You
At
see,
times, my lord,
you
you have
see
to
your-
perform an unhappy job. So at times I do that. So we're all actors on stage. So when you Lordship may, I'll come back after 2 weeks. Let me come factually also, I have to ascertain because I was to address on this. 3 weeks, Milan, 3 weeks. 69 from different colleges. Many of them might have retired also in the, I think they are all retired.
would not make any difference, sir.
That's correct.
That would not make any difference. They would have retired.
Right,
It's a difference of the UGC scale
Right.
and the scale.
right,
So UGC scale, if applicable,
Right.
time to time, you have to pay.
Right.
The difference, whatever would be, you have to pay. So that would not make any difference.
There are thousands and thousands of.
Sir, just
No,
please.
no, no,
Can
150.
it,
And
can it be
anybody
allowed,
joining
Mr.
after
Acharya,
89
Mr.
Milan.
Acharya,
Right.
if under the law, they are entitled.
No,
it be allowed.
somebody, Lordship is correct.
Adam,
If under
That
law
is not-
somebody is entitled,
is-
I will be the first person to volunteer, they should get. That is not the issue, but here I have to examine, this 1489, after 1489, nobody, you Lordship will record my statement in this.
Okay, I'll produce the
I
judgment.
don't know how these
I'll
petitions
produce the
came to be decided. I was not either this side or that side. Let me also be thorough on this factual aspect. I have not gone into that. Let me be very frank. I'll come after 3 weeks to your Lordship with all those factual aspects. But it will grant me some time. Let me examine individually.
We are seeing in our court, Orissa litigation flooded.
Orissa was a litigant. Of late, your Lordship, no.
Here also.
No, Milord.
Today, we can
No,
see how
I'm
many
sorry.
cases,
No.
60
All these cases.
They granting aid, Milord. Must
is
be,
one.
some of them are
Which
escaping.
is coming.
No, I escaping my notice, Milord. Your Lordship may believe
Coming,
me.
we have already
I am
had them
abruptly
pointed out to
rejecting.
everyone.
I am abruptly
already fixed
rejecting.
those cases.
No
First
SLP,
December,
no writ of will.
Friday. We'll hear of those cases.
No, I will examine that. Lordship, the other
First
day.
December it is coming, we'll hear of that.
Your lordship will only see the employees cases in.
Let your Lordship not be
December
that
it is
harsh.
coming, sir.
No, state your Lordship, no. Let your Lordship not be that harsh, but I am taking care of that how not to,
All right, after 2 weeks, okay, after learned counsel for the petitioner, want to have additional information, want to collect some additional information and to make his submissions as per list after 2 weeks.
We will give.
3 weeks.
do it. Are
Not necessary, not necessary.
let it be heard in part, Milord. I have to.
Today we are seeing, if we have heard me, we are seeing, we will see. Don't worry, we will see that. All right.
First.
Ultimately, I'm there.
Malad, can I say?
Going to
Let it be heard in part. I don't have, let it be
My lord,
heard.
can-
Let their wishes.
in
Let it be
this-
heard in part.
Let us see, we have some other cases also, we have fixed it. Some other cases we have released. Usually we are in habit if bench is changed, then let it go. We are not interested in that.
They have already assumed that your Lordship is in their favor. Therefore, they insist that.
No question or substance. I so far, I'm over and
Bench
I'm
there
there,
of-
I don't assume anything.
So therefore, I have also no objection, Milord. There is no problem.
After,
So therefore, this,
after the,
Milord, I have no objection.
Anybody can assume.
No, that's correct. That's correct.
after the query which I put,
Right.
now you also assuming that we are in your favor. Therefore, you are agreeing, let it be part
They
of.
will now say that it should not be treated as part-time. Milord, they may still.
It's not like this. We not necessarily will you come after 3 weeks.
That's
this.
correct.
Sunniye, give it some date.
Or you have some information regarding change of benches.
I have no information. I have no, and that too, I am happy with any bench. I am happy with any bench. Really, I am not.
Let it go.
I don't do that, Milord, in my.
Leave it, sir. Leave it.
My lord, one of the matter in this batch, your lordship will see, a institution recognized teacher were getting UGC scale of pay, he retires. Then somebody in his place appointed. They say you are appointed after 1894.
We'll see to it.
This is the interpretation.
Let's see, Mr. Mishra.
Much
Let's see that also. We have
Much
no problem.
Your lordship has seen the category. I am much obliged.
But you be clear on this point.
I know, my lord, I,
1/4/1989
One-
if you are within that,
yes,
you
yes,
will get.
yes. I can show from,
You will get. Yes, that is the crux of the matter.
my lord, before your lordship, say, your lordship,
Some case what they may have is this much,
correct.
not otherwise.
But this
So
is,
you must be added prior to 1/4/19.
correct.
Otherwise you have no case.
That is true, my lord. that is true.
Management payment,
Absolutely.
Mila. 1,000 rupees up to 1,689.
Sir, please don't say anything, Mr. Advocate. General.
I reserve it.
Now, things have been clear to you, where you can draw a line if you want. Otherwise,
I'll
you are
come.
out.
Provided there is something pleading to that effect in the High Court. And or in the, yeah, that,
My lord, date, please. If
We have set date, they will fix a date. Anything else?
After 3 weeks, they
obliged,
fix it.
my lord.
Anything else, sir? Next, sir.
Obliged, my lord.
May it please, Ms.
What would happen, sir, in this?
Sajan Kumar, we have filed the submissions, my lord.
Lord,
My
my
only
lord,
fear is that if it,
My lords had, my lord, ordered.
the man is
One
79
party
years old.
has filed, we have also filed, my lord. One has filed only, my lord, a compilation of documents, one has not filed. And my lord, I am under a disability. My notification is not yet out, is in the print line. I'll seek 2 weeks date, my lord. I'm the public prosecutor, my lord, special. I couldn't deny. That's my personal problem, my lord. But apart from that, two have not filed, my lord, as per my lord's directions, my lord. As per my lord's directions. Lord, Balwan Khokhar has only filed, my lord, a list of documents, and Girdhari, nothing has been filed as yet. We have filed, my lord. Sajan Kumar has also filed. My friend is correct.
Let them leave it, and after 2 weeks, we.
My lord.
Just a gentle reminder of my friend also, in January, your lordships had said we can ask for suspension of sentence in case this, because he's 79 and a half years old.
No, I will not.
He has Parkinson's and a whole bunch of things.
I'm also about 79 and a half. We are not that.
But you're outside and he's inside. That's the difference.
I've only said don't discourage me on age.
I appear,
Any date, my lord, it's up to them. On only 2 weeks, my problem, my lord.
For the age, for the advocates, the age is bonus.
Only in.
For others, not bonus. It is for the advocates only. है ना?
My lord. Lord,
my lords, I appear in the connected matter. I have not been served with copies which they have filed, my lords. May I be?
Which one?
120 point.
Gopal Sankar and did this.
we have,
They
have served all.
Girdhari Lal, my lord.
We have served all.
Is Girdhari Lal or?
Girdhari Lal.
We'll serve another copy. We'll serve another.
3 appellants have passed away. It's abated against them.
Last time.
Last time, yeah.
2 days difference.
That's the
What is this Mukesh Kumar Meena?
No, sorry, just one small suggestion, my lords. Mr. Chima says that his appointment has not come. I hope that will not disable the hearing of this matter. I hope.
It's in the pipeline.
It's a matter of time.
Today, I was in a problem.
Oh, very well.
It's in
Gopal Sankar Narayana has to say something, Mr. Chief.
No, my lords, because if your lordships nudge the client, at least that appointment can come. I don't want us to be in a position.
the grievance. I'm working for about 2 weeks. It has not come, but
Very well.
being a SPP appointed by the High Court, not.
Already,
Matter of
we
responsibility.
be benefited by your experience of your trial.
He said, why? I'm.
You have held the trial also, no?
That's right. I'm grateful.
Great.
My lord, in item number 116, I have got the instruction status trial still judgment is reserved only. No judgment has been pronounced in that.
What we get in that case?
Permission to file additional WS.
Come tomorrow. These cases will come tomorrow.
My lord,
107 and 116.
121.
121. All will come tomorrow.
I filed the compilation, etc. in 121, my
All
lord.
cases will come tomorrow.
My lord,
The state has not filed the.
my lord, 116, my lord has asked for seeking instruction that trial court judgment is still been reserved.
Sir, we will pass order tomorrow. That's why only we kept it tomorrow. Keeping tomorrow, sir. What's the problem?
I'm not here on tomorrow. That's
What we can do, sir?
grateful, my lord. I'll.
After a week, लगा दो.
My lords, if I may.
116 after a week.
Wait, please.
Yes.
121 also, my lords, vacation.
We are taking tomorrow, madam.
No, my lords had granted the state twice time to receive instructions. We've not yet received it, but we are likely to receive it in a.
You are here for the state.
For the state.
So it's your headache if you have not received it.
My lord, last intelligence has already been shown. Your lordship said that if they are not received the instruction, there's order sheet that the court will hear the matter.
Saying that my lords were gracious enough to give me time twice in this matter, but if 1 week more can be given next.
Next week, चलिए.
Lord, what will be the, your lordship is already recorded, last opportunity.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, please. 1 week. Next week.
What does it matter?
125.
120 next week कर दीजिए.
Week of life.
107. Yes. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. 107 tomorrow.
हेलो हेलो सभी को नमस्कार। आज जो केस है 121 के बारे में सबसे लास्ट में बात की गई है, जहां पर निधि जायसवाल है, वहां पे 1 वीक का समय मांगा उन्होंने, और उस पे शायद जस्टिस पहले मना कर रहे थे और बाद में उन्होंने 1 सप्ताह का समय दे दिया है। तो अभी भी मैं इसको रिवाइंड करके चेक करता हूँ क्या कल सुना जाएगा या फिर 1 वीक का समय दिया है, तो थोड़ा वेट करें आप।